Webheads, hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Now it's time to get back to business with this week's top 10 comic book covers. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, I am bringing you Spider Slayer's top 10 comic book covers of the week. Fans, this is week 19, and this is the interactive YouTube series where you, the fans, each and every week get to vote on which is your favorite comic book cover of the week based off of my top 10 favorite comic book covers of the week. And it just doesn't stop there, guys. This is a year-long series. Well, we will get a final result on which comic book cover gets that all-important title of comic book cover of the year. So if you're new, welcome. And if you're old and a long-time viewer, welcome back. So before we get started, guys, please give this video a like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell, that ding ding, so you don't miss any content from me. And guys, if you want to enter in my Road to 10K X-Men giveaway, where you can win these fabulous and spectacular X-Men prizes, guys, make sure you leave a comment down below at some point during this video, as this one could be the video that helps you win those prizes. All right, guys, so let's take care of business. Let's find out who won week 18, and then we'll go on to week 19's books. So the winner of week 18 was, I was not surprised by this, was Heroes Reborn issue 1, the Art Germ variant with Power Princess. Thank you guys for letting me know in the comments below on who Power Princess was. I really appreciate that. That helped a lot. It is a gorgeous cover. It was not my number one. It was my number 2, but you guys picked it. And believe it or not, it was between that, Vampirella, and Nocturna. Those were the 3, but Art Germ won pretty easily. All right, so let's move forward to officially the top 10. So kicking this off with number 10, the first cover goes to Fantastic Four issue 32. This is the 1 in 25, the shitty wraparound variant. I don't know if I say his name right. This is celebrating the marriage of Dr. Doom, right? And I like this cover just because it has Doom and it has his bride and it has basically all the supporting cast of the Fantastic Four. And there's quite a few of these covers out there, but this one just hit the nail on the head, and I thought this one represented the issue very well. I like wraparound covers as well. So if this one is your favorite, let's make sure we vote in the comments section below. Remember, guys, only one vote per person. And if you don't like any of the other top 10 comics that I provide for you, again, you can always write in your vote, and that one could overtake the other top 10 and pull off an upset. All right, so let's move forward now to number 9, and number 9 goes to a surprising one. This one is Heroes Reborn, Peter Parker, The Amazing Shutterbug, issue 1. This is a Greg Land variant. Now, what surprised me about this is, does this cover have to do with anything what goes on inside the comic book? I'm not sure, because yes, it's a variant cover, and supposedly Peter Parker in this issue, I don't think supposed to have powers. But off of this cover, it looks like we get to see, which I think is Peter Parker here. I mean, he's got the glasses, he's got the camera, right? And it looks like he's turning into a real spider. So this is something that reminded me of Spider Island. And so I was kind of like, wow, that's kind of cool. So that's why this one made it into the countdown. If this one is your favorite, let's vote in that comment section below, guys. Remember, that's what counts as a vote. All right, next, moving on to number 8. And I think this is a first in top 10 comic book cover history. Webheads, this one goes to Mighty Morphin issue 7 in Huck Lee main cover. I never have Mighty Morphin Power Ranger covers, but this one is just too good to pass up. And this one has Lord Zed making his approach to Zordon, and you get to see warning, like there's danger, and where are the Power Rangers to stop Lord Zed to destroying Zordon? I thought that was really awesome. And when you look at Zed, I mean, the dude is ripped and he's ready to just take charge. The only thing that I would have loved to seen on this cover was maybe his back turned, or not his back turned, like his head turned towards the reader so you could see a facial expression. I think that would have been awesome. Something like that instead of seeing the complete backside of him. Nevertheless, it's a cool cover. If you want to see this win, you gotta vote. All right, next, move on. What are we on? Number 7. This one goes to the Amazing Spider-Man King's Ransom, that giant size issue. This is done by David Baldwin. This is a variant cover. This cover is actually pretty cool because you don't get to see a point of view like this too often, right? Where we get to see Spider-Man web swinging through the city, but from beneath him. So it looks like you're just an innocent person walking by down the street and Spider-Man's web swinging above you. And you're like, holy shit, that's freaking Spider-Man web swinging. That's the point of view that you're seeing. And I think that if that was realistic, like that's what you would say, right? Especially if you've never seen Spider-Man before. So I thought this was pretty cool, very realistic. I loved it. And if this one is your favorite, let's vote. All right, let's see if I can keep stumbling through this countdown. We're moving on to number 6, and this one goes to the Star Wars issue 13 Mike Mayhew variant A. This one is cool. They have a Virgin variant for this one, but I like this one because I love seeing the Star Wars logo in the little box with 3PO and R2 on there as well, and the little banner on the top that says Marvel Comics Group. It's just a nostalgic looking cover as it kind of plays homage to, you know, the original Star Wars series that came out so long ago, like in the 80s, right? I love the way Boba Fett looks on here. Just, again, dinged up armor. He's shooting his gun at you. You get to see Princess Leia and some of the other characters in the background as well. Awesome looking cover. If this one is your favorite, let's vote. All right, moving on to number 5. This one's done by David Finch. This is the Joker issue 3. I like this because it's just like it looks like, I think it's a playing card. Yeah, it's a playing card with the Joker's face on it, but it's all beat to hell. It's got like blood all over it and whatnot, and the Joker's even all beat up too. He's got like a black eye and everything, but he's still got that menacing grin and those big ass teeth, and it's just like he's just like, you know, it's pretty cool, man. He's got that green hair. I like this one. So if this one is your favorite, let's vote. Sometimes the more simplistic covers are sometimes a little bit better, right? All right, number 4. This one goes to X Factor issue 9, the David Nakayama variant A. I've been showing off a lot of his covers this particular year. I enjoy these covers. I think, again, they're simplistic, but they're very eye-catching because it really homes in on one color. Green is my favorite color here, and maybe that's why I'm always attracted to a Polaris cover. But I like this one. I think this one is really nice. She's got her green hair, her green cape, and everything else. Nice pose that she's in as well. Nice looking cover. I think this is pretty cool. You may not think so, but if you think it is the number 1 favorite on your list, make sure you vote. All right, so we're closing in on the top 3, and the next one on the list goes to Geiger issue 2. There's quite a few variant covers when it comes to Geiger this week that's coming out, but this is cover C, done by Muhammad Azhar, and this one was my favorite because you get to see Geiger on there with his 2-headed dog that's been mutated as well, and you just get to see all the buildings in the background exploding with this red background. I think that's awesome, man. I think it's so cool. And when you look at all the other covers out there, I thought for Geiger, this one was the best. So if you agree and if you think this is your favorite, make sure you vote. All right, so moving on, guys, to number 2. This one goes to Ice Cream Man issue 24, the John Gallagher variant. Now, if you guys watched my newest series called Buy Those Comics, I show off every cover for most of the comic books that are coming out for that particular week. This book had 15 different variants. Out of the 15, this one was my favorite. Here we get to see the creepy ass looking Ice Cream Man holding his ice cream cone, which has an eyeball in it. I mean, that's just nasty, right? But I could totally see Ice Cream Man as a movie. I would love to see it. And if he looked like that, I would run the other way. I would not go to that ice cream truck, right? So if this one is your favorite, let's vote. All right, and now last but not least, moving on to number one. And if you going to want this cover for this particular week, you're going to have to pay $10 for it, but it is a nice cover. This is the DC Festival of Heroes, the Asian Superhero Celebration Issue 1 variant cover done by Artgerm. So this one is pretty cool as it has Cassandra Cain on there. Looks like she's been in some type of battle. She is not wearing her mask. She's all scratched up in the face. Her costume's torn. Guy's got a knife at her, and she's just like, bring it, right? Awesome looking cover. I don't know if you guys are going to pay $10 for this particular cover, but it does look nice. So if this one is your favorite, let's make sure you vote in the comment section below. And there you guys have it. There are my top 10 favorite comic book covers of the week. Now, it's more important than ever for you guys to vote, so we wind up getting a winner for this particular week. And of course, guys, if you like this video, like I said earlier, give it a like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. Leave a comment by voting. You'll be entered in that giveaway. And guys, thank you so much for taking the time for watching and voting. If you like the content, I'll leave you more content right here, especially the new one called Buy Those Comics. And until next time, guys, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and enjoy those books, guys. Take care. Bye.